afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great B+ camper motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a very nice and clean 2007 R-Vision Trail Lite. This is the 293 TS Trail Lite B+. Now some folks call them a Class C. These things first come out, everybody called them a Class B+. I've been in the RVs for about 20 years, so I still, out of habit, still advertise them as Class B+. Even the manufacturer calls this a Trail Lite B+. But for many of you who haven't been in RVs that long or been around RVs, you're going to consider it a Class C. So however you consider it, folks, it doesn't have that cab over like a Class C has. It's going to get better fuel mileage because you're not catching all that wind. And that's, of course, that's cab over. It's got horrible aerodynamics. This one, you don't have to worry about that. Beautiful RV. It's a 293 TS. So this is a 30-foot long triple slide Class B+, Class C. Built on a Chevrolet 1-ton chassis, or a ton and a half. It is a, it's only got 63,000 miles, folks. It's got that 199-inch wheelbase. That longer wheelbase is going to do two things for you. It's going to give you a lot less sway when you're driving down the road. Longer the wheelbase, the less the sway. Plus, you're going to be able to tow something behind it a lot easier than you will with something with a shorter wheelbase. Got a 5,000-pound hitch on the back. It's got a 6-liter Vortec V-8 with 300 horsepower. This little motorhome right here runs 75, 80 miles an hour all day long if you want to drive that fast. It's got the optional full body paint. That was a pretty expensive option when it was new. It's got the optional 4 KW Onan generator. These came factory with a 2.8 Onan generator. Got the box awning, power step, tires look almost new. And as we walk around, folks, it's a good looking little motorhome. 30-foot ideal size for state parks and older campgrounds. All your slide outs have awning toppers. They're all in good shape. Corners aren't beat up. Got a real good look to it, folks, and it looks like one that's a few years newer as well. Of course, a lot of people don't know this, but R-Vision is owned by Monaco Coach Corporation, the same brand that builds Holiday Rambler, the Monaco motorhomes, Beaver, Safari, Treks, and much more. So they've got a great reputation for quality. Got an outside auxiliary shower. 63,000 miles, not even broken in yet. Windshield looks great. Body looks great for a 10-year-old motorhome, folks. Roof looks great. Dash air's cold. Got the rear view camera system. Roof air's cold. I mean, this little guy, folks, is pretty much checked. This one is actually one of the few ones on the lot that's already been pre-checked. So it's ready to go. I mean, all you got to do is come pay for it, drive it home the same day. It's already been gone through. It's already been checked. The only thing we'll really need to do is maybe have the cleaning crew go through the inside of it, where people have been walking in and out of it on the lot. Other than that, I mean, this thing's pretty much ready to take home with you. And I don't get many of these like that, but this was one that certain circumstances worked out where we already checked it out and the people backed out of the deal because of credit issues, which is no big deal. It wasn't nobody's fault, just one of those things. Other than that, but it's already been pre-checked, it's ready to go. No check engine lights, no warning lights, the backup camera works great. Dash air's cold, Jensen audio system. Seats up here look great, carpet looks great. Got a remote control for the stereo. Got an HD TV overhead. Got a surround sound system. Got the padded headliner, which really helps reduce outside road noise and help insulate the RV as well. And it just feels good in here, folks. It's, you know, it's southeast. It's, you know, the heat index is well over 100 degrees today, so any chance to get out of the heat. Now, most of the lights have been changed out to LEDs. Some of them have not. Majority of them have. You know, so you can finish changing them out or just keep them like it is so the other bulbs burn out. It's entirely up to you. You know, the only benefit to LED, you just get a little bit different shade of light. They don't throw out heat and the bulbs last a lot longer, but they're a lot more expensive, so you kind of have to weigh it out. You've got a sleeper sofa that makes a bed. You've got a lot of floor space right here between the sofa and the table booth. Table booth makes a bed as well, so you got sleep 4 up here. And you got room in the middle probably to sleep 1 or 2 more with an air mattress or a pallet or sleeping bags or something like that. Phew, that hair feels good. Whew. Anyway, walk through kitchen. You've got the upgrade 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. This is a 2-way, so it runs off gas or electric. And it's clean. It's already been checked. It's already cold. Stove top and oven. Microwave. This is the halftime, actually. It's a halftime oven. That's cool, folks. Most small motorhomes like this, you don't see with the 2 ovens. They'll either have a microwave and a regular oven, like this one's got, or it'll have a convection oven and a stove top. This is actually a microwave convection oven combo, so you can bake in this electric oven and you still have your gas oven. So you can do a lot more cooking in this. For 2 people, that really doesn't matter. But if you've got family coming with you or having a big cookout or a tailgate event, you'll like that extra oven. Going toward the back here, you've got a private rear bedroom. This is where that extra footage really comes in handy. And let's be honest with you, folks. I know a lot of people come in wanting a 24, 25 foot Class B plus. You're going to lose this big bedroom if you go that small. In fact, a lot of them that small don't even have a rear bed. But you're only talking, see how wide this bed is? That's the difference between a 25 and a 30 footer like this one's, just the width of that queen size mattress. So you're not talking about much difference at all. And the ride and drive on this longer wheelbase compared to a shorter wheelbase is 2 to 1 better on the longer wheelbase. And you can't tell a bit of difference driving and parking from a 25 to a 30 footer. Trust me, folks, I've driven, I'd hate to see how many thousands of RVs I've driven over the last 20 years, but I've delivered them all over the country, and I would rather take a 30 footer any day over a 25 footer just for the extra wheelbase and the less sway. But, everybody be your own judge. That's why you always want to come test drive them. Got a HD TV back here as well as in the front, and I like all that storage right there. And like I said again, folks, that's that extra bedroom slide for you. You get all that extra hanging closet space. Looks like somebody's built some homemade racks in there. Drawers, storage underneath the bed. You've got a curtain so you can completely isolate the bedroom from the rest of the RV. LED lights back here. There's your thermostat. It's got a furnace. Got another curtain right here so you can isolate the bathroom off from the entire RV if you want to. Private water closet, RV toilet, medicine cabinet, sink. You can look around the vents. There's no signs of leaks or leak damage. This RV has been well taken care of. Folks, in 2007, according to NADA, this thing was $92,500 new. That's $92,500. That's a base model price. That's without the upgrade 4 KW generator. That's without the full body paint, which is about a $10,000 option on one of these when they're new. This thing's over $100,000 new as it's equipped. So the fact is, I've got it with 63,000 miles. It includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that will go into effect the day you pick it up, or the day we deliver it. It's already been checked out. So my RV techs have gone through their inspection. Anything on that inspection they've repaired. If you want a copy of that inspection report, just let the salesperson know. They'll be happy to send you a copy of it. But just to give it to you in a nutshell, we've already checked this unit out. There's only 1 or 2 RVs on this lot that we've done that to. So you don't have to wait a week or 2 to get this thing checked after purchase like you do other units in our lot. This one's ready to go. So if you buy it on eBay, you buy it on RV Trader, or whichever website you buy it from, you pay for it, you can take it home with you. I mean, it's literally, we've checked the generator, we've checked the running, the driving, we've checked the roof airs, we've checked the refrigerator, we've checked all your drawers, cabinets, we've checked the beds, we've checked all the lights, the plug-in receptacles, we've checked the awnings, we've checked the slide toppers, we checked all the outside compartment bays, we've checked the furnace, we've checked everything and on our list that we normally check, and it's very, very extensive list we checked. So rest assured that when you get in this thing, it's ready to take to the RV campground right off the bat. In fact, I even think, yeah, it's even full of fuel, folks. So I mean, it's literally ready to go. You just bring me $44.9. That's a haggle-free price. It's already been checked, so you know it's haggle-free. Includes a warranty, included the inspection that's already been done on it. You're going to get a complete walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out. You're going to get a 45-day temp tag. You're going to get starter kit and more, all for $44.9. Now, folks, do an NADA on this thing and don't add options, because let me just be honest with you, folks. People that add options to RVs are greatly overvaluing their vehicle, because the NADA is not specific on what's standard and what's optional. The only way to find out, and really anybody that buys an RV needs to do this. I do it on every RV that I can, that I do a video on. And what you want to do is use Google. And I've said this once, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times. Google is RV shopper's best friend. First of all, it's going to allow you to Google 2007 Trail Lite Class B+, and be able to pull out the factory brochure and download it, and you can print it, you can scan it, you can look at it on your computer, and this is going to show you everything that is standard equipment and everything that's optional. You print out this brochure, folks, and you study it, you read it good, you're going to know more about the RV than the person selling it. I promise you. And it's going to show you what's standard and what's not, because people that show NADAs and their advertising, be very wary, because if they don't show the base book, just completely ignore it. Because A, people get on there and they greatly overvalue, and actually legally it's considered false advertising. And that goes for sale by owners and dealers. Don't add for equipment that's standard, because this isn't the 1970s, folks. This thing came standard with air conditioning. It came standard with a refrigerator. It came standard with an awning. It came standard with 3 slide outs. You don't add for slide outs because that was standard equipment for this floor plan. You don't add for the stove top. You don't add for the microwave. You don't add for the water heater. You don't add for the furnace. You do add for the full body paint, because that was this was standard white with stripes on it, and the full body paint was an option. You don't add for an antenna. You don't add for cruise control. You don't add for a driver's side door with a power window. All that stuff's standard, folks. I don't care how much money you had in 2007. You could not buy this motorhome without those standard features. You couldn't buy it because they didn't build them without those features. So why do you add for it 10 years later when it was all factory standard equipment that was included for the $92,500 base model price? So be very wary of people that do that. And I don't know why people don't understand that, because people do it every day. Dealers do it every day. I see it on Craigslist. I see it on eBay. Don't put the NADA value unless you're 100% sure it is what it is. So just to play it safe, and to kind of show off how low our prices are too, because other dealers will never do this, I only show NADA base retail adjusting for mileage only. 2007 R-Vision Trail Lite B Plus M293 Chevrolet 6.0, which is what this is, adjusting for the 63,000 miles, got a 10% add-on for low miles. You can see the list price new without any options. That's not including fees if they charge on new RVs either. $48,400. That's NADA base retail. Now I could go through that brochure and I could add for the bigger generator. I could add for the full body paint. I could add for the TV and anything else this has that's not standard. But when you're this far under base NADA with 63,000 miles, when you're this far under base NADA with 63,000 miles and a 90-day nationwide limited warranty, there's no need to add anything else, folks. The value's there, and this thing is well underneath what it's worth. Probably one of the best deals on the lot on a Class B Plus I currently have in stock. And it's checked out, ready to go. So you could come buy this thing this afternoon or tomorrow. As long as you bring me certified funds like cashier's check, cash, or wire transfer, you can come take this thing home with you. Ready to go. We'll give you a demonstration, hook you up, and away you go. Nationwide deliveries available. Financing is also available with approved credit. And folks, this is what happened to the last owners, and let me emphasize this too. When you go to our website, and this is what cost us the deal, when you put in information to do a credit app online, be 100% truthful and accurate. What happened? These people had great credit, but they lied about their income. They didn't show on taxes what they made on income every year, what they claimed on the credit app. They had no proof that they made, and folks, that's illegal. First of all, anybody that does that's an idiot. That doesn't show, because I hate to tell you, but the IRS knows how much you make, whether you realize they do or not. And it's just a matter of time before they catch you doing that. So if you're a business owner or something like that, and you don't claim all the money that you make, folks, you're playing with fire, and it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you're going to get burned. And that's what these people did, folks. They couldn't prove their income, so we got them approved for financing, but when we sent the contracts in with proof of income, it didn't anywhere near match up what they claimed on the credit app. So please, folks, before you submit a credit app, double check everything you put on there. When you put your income down on our online credit application, the banks are going to want to see proof of income. They're going to want to see if you're a business owner or owner of a business and you make a 1099. Not only are they going to want to see 1099s, they want to see 2 years of tax returns and possibly bank statements. If you make a W-2, they're going to want to see a recent paycheck stub verifying what you claim as income. And you know, they don't mind if you're a little bit off, but if you're way off, folks, even if your credit with the proved income is good enough to pass, it's going to make them mad. They're going to turn the loan down because you lied on your application. That's a big pet peeve of all the banks, is when you lie on your credit application. You may not do it intentionally, but like I said, folks, you know, we get several credit applications in a day. A lot of them we get approved, some of them we can't. But please be truthful, because we don't loan the money. We're the middle person. We just send it to our lenders for financing. It's up to them whether they want to loan you money or not. So, but you got to make sure everything you write on your credit application is 100% truthful and factual. It saves a lot of trouble, a lot of headache for us and you, and the bank. Anyway, folks, financing is available up to 144 months with approved credit, 10% down minimum, either cash or trade equity. We trade for just about anything we can legally sell: cars, trucks, motorcycles, ATVs, jet skis, four-wheelers, tools, guns, jewelry, gold, silver, coins, anything of value that we can sell, we'll trade for. Local property. Now, I can't trade for out-of-town property, because by the time I pay a real estate realtor commission and wait for it to sell, it's not worth the trouble. But I will trade for local property. As a matter of fact, if you're wanting to move in this North Georgia area and wanting some lots to put a camper on, folks, we've traded for a couple over the last several months. Some really nice places you could put several RVs at if you wanted to in the North Georgia area, and we'll cut you a deal on those too. Chatsworth and LJ, I think, is where those properties at. And you know, we do have that available, and we'll be happy to put together a combination deal: the property and the camper or fifth wheel or motorhome you want to put on it. And you guarantee you can do that for a lot less than building a house. A lot less. Anyway, it's units 44.9. That's haggle free. Inspection's already done, so you don't have to wait for that. You're going to get that 90-day nationwide limited warranty, and much more. Give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Get online. Look at other 2007 Trail Lite 293B pluses with the full body paint and the low mileage. See how many of them you find with a nationwide warranty for this price. You're going to be looking for a long time. You're going to keep coming right back to this one. This one's not going to last long, folks. This is a deal that when you're this far under book in a nice motor home like this with 3 slides, I mean, it's ready to go. I mean, there's no way you can lose on this deal. You're buying it today for what it'll be worth this time next year. In other words, you can use this thing a year and sell it for $44.9 according to the book. And just can't go wrong with a deal like that, folks. Now take that versus spending $100 grand on this motor home and losing enough on it in the first 6 months that it was new. Losing in 6 months enough on it to pay for this one free and clear. It's crazy, but that's exactly what happened, folks. Give us a call. We're one of the nation's oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealerships. We've been doing this for 49 plus years. We have over 170 used RVs in stock, mostly motor homes of all shapes and sizes. Folks, we sell almost 600 units a year. We're a true high volume dealer. We keep our overhead down, so we keep our prices down. We don't sponsor NASCAR. We don't have TV commercials. We don't have radio commercials or billboards everywhere. Multiple locations with multi-million-dollar buildings. Folks, we're just an old family RV dealership. Been doing this for 49 years and 3 generations. We have grown into one of the largest in the United States and the oldest, largest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealership in the entire state of Georgia. If you're wanting to look at used motorhomes, folks, and used RVs in general, we have the largest selection of used RVs in stock of any dealer. And you can write this down, take it to the bank, and you can do your research to fact check me. We've got the largest inventory of any dealer within a 500-mile radius of Ringgold, Georgia. That's including North Florida. That's including Georgia, Tennessee, Alabama, South Carolina, Mississippi, Kentucky, the Carolinas, and more. 170 units in stock, ready to look at. We're the only dealer around that you can pull up and park in customer parking, look at every unit on my lot without having to go through a sales department, without having to get pre-qualified or pre-approved for financing before they'll even let you on the lot. And you can completely look around without a salesperson following you around. I have no commission salespeople here. Everybody here is on salary. I can't afford to keep 30 or 40 salespeople on hand like most dealerships my size have. I have 4. So I put everything out in the video. Our prices are haggle free, so that the price is the same whether you look at it on the internet. The price is the same no matter how far you got to travel to buy this motorhome. The price stays the same. The price is the same once you get here in person and look at it. Because price is what sells these things. And you got to realize, like every other dealer today, we're competing against literally thousands of RV dealers on the internet that publish their RVs on the web. And it was like I was saying earlier, folks, Google is the RV shopper's best friend. In just a few keystrokes, you can look at every single 2007 Trail Lite 293B Plus for sale in the country, with prices and everything included. A 10-minute Google search and you can look at every available one for sale in the country. And you can compare prices, compare options. Keep in mind, folks, our prices are haggle free, but they're also out the door. So we're not going to get here. There's not going to be surprises. You're not going to find things that I didn't show in the video, because as many of you know, I always show the good and the bad in my videos, because when you sell almost 600 RVs a year like we do, you don't have time, or especially my 4 salespeople that sell that many a year, don't have time to deal with trouble, with surprises, with games, gimmicks, or drama. You know, the only way that we sell these things and keep our overhead down is to constantly get them in and move them out. So we don't have time to dilly-dally around. We're serious about selling. If you're serious about buying, give us a call. You know, if you need to drag your feet and wait weeks and weeks to figure out if you want it, well, folks, you're probably not going to buy anything from here, because if you wait weeks to decide if you want to buy one from here, it's going to be long gone, because these things with our prices sell quickly. We sell 10 to 15 a week. We get in 10 to 15 a week. We move our entire inventory every 3 to 4 months. So if you came here today, looked at every RV we had, come back 3 to 4 months later, you're going to see an entirely different inventory. We don't play around, folks. And all we ask is that our buyers don't play around either. So we don't have time for it. We usually have multiple buyers wanting to buy the same RV, and we sell to the one that can get the deal done the quickest. Because that's what it's all about, folks. Moving them in, moving them out. It's the way we've done it for almost half a century. That's the way we're going to continue to do it. Give us a call. We do take trade-ins, financing available, nationwide deliveries available. Check us out on Twitter. We're on Instagram, Facebook, of course YouTube. Subscribe to my channel. You're going to see some nice motorhomes, some nice RVs. Remember, about 3/4 of our inventory are drivable motorhomes. Got a great selection, great prices, haggle-free, and no surprise fees. And what I mean by that, folks, no dock fees, no prep fees, no dealer fees. These other RV dealerships charge you thousands of dollars in fees on top of the sales price. And they don't tell you about those fees till you get ready to sign on the dotted line. Well, all those fees are 100% dealer profit, 100% unnecessary to purchase a used or new RV. Here, the price is out the door plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident. Since we are the oldest and largest independently owned used RV dealership in the state of Georgia. That also makes us an authorized sales tax collector for the state of Georgia. So we have to collect sales tax, or what they call TAVT, title ad valorem tax, to all Georgia residents. All out-of-state residents will pay your state sales tax rate when you tag and title this motorhome at your local DMV office in your home state. You get a 45-day temporary tag, good anywhere in the country, and more. Give us a call, drop us an email, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. parkwayrvcenter.com for our latest selection of over 170 used RVs, more arriving daily. Got a lot of stuff that's not posted online either, folks. We're buying these things and selling them quicker than I can post them. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.